I got OPMs for days. Love how you're busy getting into a war with the Ottomans again. Keep hitting that stack, and I don't know if I will be able to reinforce this one. Yeah, I should be able to. Go away. Goal orientated. What's annoying is that it's at 63 at the moment. It will not leave the trade league. It will not join in the defense. Sorry, words not working. And they will not leave the coalition, so they're threatening to join me, essentially. Money is money, old or new. That'd be production efficiency or more manpower. Production efficiency. It's in one place, but that's better than nothing. Guilds took over. Yeah, the aristocrats don't need to be in power. That's fine. This would mean hopefully more money. Better duck it more, not bad. Just need to get even more money. It's 23 there now, so I'm pulling 4 out of here. Wish I had more power though. Do want to make sure that I've got things to make lots of money, like Novgorod definitely needs a temple. Already got a marketplace. Where are some really good provinces to also have it? Nizhny Novgorod. I didn't realize they didn't have one. That's okay. Goosh. You won't join a trade league even if I was to really make you like me. I've got you, but not you. They've embraced colonialism behind me. Really wish this one pushed the other way. Or if I could get into this one. Like I said before, I want this one. At least I believe I said before. Ah, they left the coalition. Thank you. You busy being ignored? You don't seem to actually care. I love how they're also defensive against me. Making 20 at the moment. Let's improve our relations a lot. Netherlands, they exist. Do they want to join my trade league? Of course not. Excellent diplomacy. I think I'll take the points. Manpower needs to recover. Form an alliance with Better Than Ryazan. Remove Kiev from the map. Currently the coalition are allied with Delhi. I'm at 3 of 3 at the moment. I'll just take the manpower recovery. 74. I'm gonna need way more ships. I'm already at my ship limit. Actually over that. Manpower recovery? Yeah. I don't know why it won't work. Do I have one in Samarkand? No. Because I made this guy, and he's part of the Samarkand node. I didn't realize that at the time. It happens. Okay. I do like I pull way huge amounts of power through here, which takes it up to here, which is useful. Does Samarkand have? Yes, it does. I have the temptation to make it a core part of my country. Ideas. My ideas currently are plutocratic, trade, defensive, and I'm thinking the next one I take is probably going to be something like exploration. And I'm going to fill this in. If I can get Siberia filled in, that could be even more stuff coming through. They're defensive. That doesn't mean they will defend you, just they will seek alliances to defend themselves against you. No. That's not what defensive means. Defensive means that they aim to... They're more open to making alliances. They're not friendly, they're like, this person's meant to be in my sphere of influence. That's what the defensive means. Either way, it's insane. They're not getting what they think they're getting. But that's alright. It's not my problem. I should be able to pop out some more OPM soon. Alright, I was going to do that with you, wasn't I? Nizhny Novgorod. $100. Yeah, I'll be taking that. Should definitely get some manufactories as well. Nothing that's domineering. Well, domineering's a completely different one. Defensive means they wish to protect it. Domineering means they wish to control it. Sphere of influence is different to somebody beneath them. One moment. And I'm back. Okay, still have costly embargoes against you. I guess I should probably revoke that. Who am I? Ming has announced me as rival. Yep, that's one. Issue an embargo that way. Now, I did grab a few others. Uzbek. Uzbek definitely needs to be embargoed. Repay that loan. Down to one loan. Nice. Let me look it up. Yep. You clearly had not read the attitude description. I'm pretty sure in practice it's about the same. The two end up being about the same. Yeah, this guy needs to be re-elected. That trade is awesome. What other provinces can I stick this in? Moskva doesn't have much in the way of much, really. Yeah, with Kazan and Nizhny Novgorod with trade buildings, should probably push into here as well. I definitely need to control way more of this. So killing Kazans are definitely something I need to do. I found the problem. There's protective and defensive. Yes! The only attitude I understand is hostile. Guess I've got to revoke that. Earn 32 here. Currently have 83% of the power. Don't know what you're going to actually do there. I guess I could conquer Lithuania and pull all the Kievan money out, but I almost have all of the money coming out anyway. What with all my stupid amounts of caravan power. How odd. Yeah, how odd. Why did you do that? Why would you do that? But I can't get Hormuz, though Hormuz won't bring me anything north anyway. Uh, 3.28, 1.1, 1.1, 11 here. Yeah, if I make this a full area, I just need to conquer all of it, really. Hydra, you could embargo the people who have power in the White Sea. Yeah, that's true, but I'm not collecting the White Sea yet. I know that I won't be able to push it to enough at the moment. Fur's useful. They've already embraced the printing press. Anyway, I need to get up to a 666. 104 mil power for 3. That might be nice. Yeah, I should probably accept Muscovite. That should help. If I have a look at the Nogai, it gives me less manpower, worse missionaries, less tax. Not really much of an issue though. Like, if I immediately change to another type of republic, I'd probably be fine. Because I could full core all of this and then I'd have the extra production. You're at 59. But at the moment, all of the OPMs give me huge amounts of protection. What do you got? Kwasim Separatists. Okay. Do I have a Kwasim core? No. Just realised there's Yaroslav there. I could have popped them out as well. But I believe Yaroslav is one of my full cores, so I wouldn't anyway. In the coalition against Novgorod. Alright. That's the Great Horde. So you took it, now what? The regressive expansion's getting low anyway. Oh no, Windows Update. Well, that sucks. See you soon. Okay, debt free. Got good advisors. Call out diplomat. Everything's about balanced enough. Now got a 252, plus I got 50 points. Which is great. It's all uphill now. Hydro, spy network, so in Russia is like you own it. Yeah, it is. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it though. Great power. Influence nation. Break alliance. Break an alliance with Yeske. Wait, when did you ally Yeske? Why did you ally Yeske? Jeez, and you allied someone else as well. Exit the league. Okay. Give me that. Alright, March. What the hell am I gonna do with the network here? I can have the Cossacks pop, I guess. 81? Sure. There we go. Cossacks, cause them some grief. You're not going to, I know that. But just cause them some grief, if you can. Still got the Nizhny Novgorod. In one province, Muscovite in one province, and you're in one province. Plenty of time to heal. Apparently, yeah, it definitely isn't going to cost me 81 per month. Technically, almost at the point of making money. Very, very different. Want way more power down here. Oh well. Surprisingly fast update. That is! Build spy network in Kazan? Should probably do that at some point. Not like they're going to be leaving coalition anytime soon. Probably should have sent the mercs first. Because mercs are an unlimited resource. It's weird. Okay, you can sit there. And you can sit there. Still rooting out corruption. Once that finishes, I'll be getting something like 20 a month. Your rebels suck. And you should feel bad. Trade power, mercantilism gives me almost double that, marketplace helps, base is 16, local autonomy knocks it by 30, almost 40%. Doesn't quite overcome my mercantilism. If I could get that, that'd be an extra merchant, but I need a port in India, China, Japan, or the East Indies, which actually means I need another fight against the Timurids. Don't know how I'm gonna get that. Should probably be producing more as well, because all of this goes into trade power. But this stuff is raw numbers. It produces like one entire point, which is like 5 dev, I think? I think each dev point is like 0.2 goods. 1.6, yeah. 0.2 goods. Free subjects, guilds, Merchant Republic, yeah, great. Great amounts of stuff. Imperial ban, Casus Belli. Well, I guess you're looking for something to go with that? Let's see. Austria's got England on their side, so there's nothing we can really do about that. Goes up with tech, the goods per dev. Ah, okay. Well, I thought production efficiency did, which is completely different. I'm pretty sure it's production efficiency. Goods produced are a static number, but the amount of money you get out of it goes up. We've got production efficiency, which is how much you get per unit point. As long as England is not a leader. They're not. England is under personal union under Austria. Quite a bit of liberty desire. But they're not going to be knocked down anytime soon. Factions are pretty even, which is nice. Let me check again. Pretty sure the goods produced the static. Yeah. I also get 50% because of the trade power of me. Sell it before it becomes worthless. Liberty Desire doesn't really seem to work in the concept of League Wars. No, it doesn't. I'm just interested to see if he ends up breaking free, because so many people would be hostile to Austria, being the Emperor. I assume he's still the Emperor. Yes. Apparently Brandenburg would vote for me. Why? Okay. In my Prussia game, 3 province Registan had a PU over Giant Muscovy, which of course had 100% Liberty Desire, but they still helped in the League War with their 50k troops. More to wipe for glorious Prussian. Flanders joins the Republic. Kind of a nasty time for all this to happen. Netherlands seems to have mostly survived that. So good on them. Kievan. 5 in Ukraine. In what province? Urugench. That one. Away. Spanish square, so I can at least fight reasonably. That should give me a new infantry and offensive. Just need, because I've stacked morale, I really want more morale damaging stuff. No longer a valid rival. Don't know. Poland did deserve it. like they would really deserve it. And in fact, it would work out really well there. You've gone bankrupt. Oh, that's hilarious. Hi, mate. True, it is 0.2 per dev. Yes, it is. The amount of money that you get scales up over time because production efficiency that influences the value, which is completely different. Like, not value. It influences here. Maybe it was changed. It used to be I used to get 0.25 per dev. I don't think it's changed. Honestly. I don't know who to hate. I'll hate on the Mamelukes, because they're jerks, I guess. Could have hated on the Ottomans. Got trade conflict. You want to join me in an alliance? You might, actually. Common rivals, blah blah blah. However, in the meantime, I need to start building manufactories, especially with manufactories coming up soon. 0.28. What am I looking at? Textiles. That's cloth. It's got to be cloth. Yep, this would be iron then. Just need to start getting way more. It used to be the case that manufactories faded in time because they gave static +1, so normally it was equivalent to 5 dev. After this I should probably build on other things as well. I don't think I've actually got any copper down here, which is a bit of a shame. I've got a vassal somewhere. Right, Teutonic Order is my vassal. Doesn't matter. Could simply be remembering bad. Might be. You might be. Wouldn't be a surprise. The game has gone through so many changes over time. Ah, sweet. Sweden kinda doesn't like me. I can fix that. Make Sweden like me, that'll spread far faster all through here. You're most of the way through printing press. Really? Do you have like 20 dev? Or something? No? Province is Protestant or Reformed. Okay. Sure. If you insist, I guess you can be. I ain't gonna argue. Micro amounts. Nearby friendly province would be worth 3 times this. Capital country with dictat 15. Protestant reformed, Euro 12 dev, 20 dev capital. See, I'm not a fan of the Europe-based modifiers. Like, Renaissance is probably the only one that can reasonably get away with it, but for the rest, it's why? I need to just be spamming things, really. I can get way more money way quicker. If I can fill out all of the areas, that'd be a huge increase to production all through my 0 autonomy land. Even producing an extra 1 good of salt would be awesome. But if I fill in this area first, that can give me a better idea of where I'm building. We need some more Balkan-based modifiers. Yeah. I'd like modifiers all around the world, really. I'm not a fan of, you're in Europe, here, let me hold your hand type thing. If you're gonna have RNG dictate the location of things, don't give Europe a get out of jail free card. Back from gym, what did I miss? Not a whole lot, I just punched Muscovy, though I think you were there for that. Should probably punch you as well. Save him. Stab cost, that's all for printing press, really? Not like 5% goods produced or anything useful? It's not like this game is Europa Universalis. No, of course not. How much is that actually hurting me? It's not hurting me in raw power there. No. I don't ally my city-states. Charter companies for even more money. An election, admin power, nice. Always need more of that. Workshop, workshop. Where do I want to put you? Not really any great places for it, but it is useful. Well, that one will do. I'll get manufactories everywhere. Not like this game has the most illogical representation of trade to be from China to Europe rather than the other way around. The fact that trade's supposed to go both ways in reality doesn't mean anything. Let's put you over there, and what was the province that was having trouble here? Nizhny Novgorod, Separatists, Sudal. Alright. Let's just reinforce for a while. Charter companies? Seriously? I've caught up. Okay. Trade is always two-way situation, never only one way. Yep. Even if all you're pushing back is tech, that would be cool. That's fine, go back there. What else am I gonna do, really? How am I on tech? Still a 1 tech level behind, which probably means I can get away with doing this. Strengthen the government a little. Should try to finish my Saxony run. Yes! Do so! U4 trade is better than a U3's. I prefer it, but hey. How much does Ming make in the early game anyway? Far too much. If only I could get all the way over there. The best part about production buildings is you double dip. We haven't got depletion of the European beaver yet, do we? Nope. Depletion of the European beaver will hugely increase the price. Center of trade simply popped up in random provinces. Couldn't you pay for a center of trade to pop up in your country? I swear that that was a thing. Yeah, back to making 20 every 5 months. I want to be plopping down more production buildings. And then I want that time to simply keep shrinking. Blasphemy Act. Of course. Yes. Might want to get him as well. And there comes Akkad with 3 tech advantage, free trade, trade ideas, and still your trade. Okay, so it seems that they're starting to disappear now. Let's try and make some friends. I hate Mamelukes, you hate Mamelukes, and he had influence over prices. Yeah, you had influence at the start of this game as well. When EU4 dropped, you could still manipulate price. It was still kind of very, very gamey. Because you'd sit a single unit on every grain province and you would push the price of grain way up. Produce more things. I missed that. Yeah, they pretty much just implemented the trade system right over, that's it. They finally got colonialism. Good on them, I guess. No real embargo system here. Yeah, sadly they've removed pretty much all the teeth from embargo. I don't get it. Why would you willingly strip out something that could be useful and fun? Sadly, they did. Every single step up increases... Oh, jeez. Lack of Republican tradition. It's not that low. We'll have to wait for other things then. You can control whole iron production on Earth and the enemies still build cannons like there's no tomorrow. Yeah. I miss embargoes having, you know, some real teeth, and the fact that you have to do it only against your rivals is a little bit annoying. Yeah, getting a good number of a lot of things. Now, you're the manufacturing, and I'll also increase that afterwards. This essentially makes you 10 production, straight extra good produced. Yeah, it was a good point. Thanks for the mill points. It was a good mill point. Wow, you've got a huge army.